have a lot of different, I guess I should call them Madden experts, having a little trouble trying to figure out if you are a Madden expert. Let me help you out here. Madden experts are those people that, regardless of who they're watching play, they can always find a criticism in the game. They can always tell you what you should have done. They can always tell you what they would have done. And they always feel like, regardless of who's playing, that they will win. Those are Madden experts, okay? They usually know all of the latest meta plays. They are ebook experts. They know everything to run, all of that great stuff. If I've described, if you have two or more of those characteristics, I'm talking to you, okay? This video is a video, I'm actually asking for your assistance, okay? I'm not asking you to hold back with your criticism. I actually want your criticism. I want you to tell me what plays and what adjustments and what things I need to be doing so I can improve. I'm actually asking for the hate. I'm actually asking for the criticism. But I'm also asking for the respect. You know, you don't have to be disrespectful when you're doing it. But I'm asking for the assistance. It's no secret that I'm allergic to passing. Like, I'm doing a little bit better, but I'm far from where I need to be, okay? So with that in mind, I actually want you all to watch the video and help me improve. Tell me what I need to do to get better on the game with the current players that I have. Because truth be told, it's looking like the Broncos, we not getting a better team. We gonna have to be a better scheme. So if you could help or provide some assistance, I'd greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and watch the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, there'll be more to come. But yeah, keep me in mind with your criticism. Don't forget to type it out. Let me know exactly what needs to be done from your perspective. And hey, I'm open to lab sessions too. But hopefully you enjoy the video. So give it a watch. Let me know what you think. Peace. All right. Trying to see these are my basic adjustments that I always come out and do. Basically trying to realize if I need to make any adjustments to those adjustments or if I can just cover them stock. I saw he came out in one running back, one tight end, and three wide receivers. Pretty much a passing formation. So I knew I needed to come out in the passing defense. So with that in mind, my first play is usually coming out in stock, trying to see if I can, contain his offense. And it wasn't a successful play for him, so I felt like we won that play. What concerns me though is these are usually the blowout games for me. The ones where I don't have to do anything but come out and stock defense. It's usually okay, run the same defense over and over and over and over and over, and I can win pretty easily. I hate those kind of games. I don't grow from it. Like, it's simply playing and wasting time, right? And I've been on an attempt to actually start trying to pass the ball somewhat. So hopefully I can do that this game. Looking at his quarterback, he has Randall Cunningham. That's why I put DeMarcus Ware as a quarterback spot. I'm concerned about Randall Cunningham actually running the ball. This play, strictly my fault. I was stupid on this one. McLaurin went straight past me. I saw the play happening the entire time. Honestly, I just didn't think he had the arm to get it there. I didn't. That was my fault. That was why I was in the the defense I was in because I cover everything that comes across me. Um, Not too concerned with him getting off, running straight up the middle. I have inside stuff on my interior lineman. Not too concerned with that. And plus, he seems a little bit impatient anyway, so he's not going to take the three, four, and five. But that play is what's concerning me. That's what's scaring me right there. Randall Cunningham is going to be tough to stop unless I actually commit to stopping him with Sam Mills. If I commit to stopping him with Sam Mills, then other people are going to start running over open across the middle. Um, yeah, that ain't what you want to do when you got Dion playing that zone. Um, it was unfortunate for him, but that play pretty much showed me he just might quit. He's not really reading my defense. He's he's predetermining where he wants to go before that play happens. And the reason I can recognize it is because I do it too. I do it a lot. Came out in a different formation after the interception, and then I kind of felt like he was going to try to run. But with Strahan met Drake in the backfield like that, I had a feeling that he was going to come out in the pass the next play. So I'm waiting for him to pick his offense, and true enough, he came out in a pass play. Well, pass formation. I don't know if it's a pass play yet. Um, but he's running the gimmick uh, slants. You know, everybody is running slants with their fast slot receivers. So between Beckham and McLaurin, he's running slants, which is unfortunate because he they require you to play defense on them, and the fact that he's motioning them makes it a little bit tougher as well. We had that pretty much stocked, covered. Didn't have to do anything differently. Um, so now I get to play offense and get to see um, what I can do against his team. And honestly, it's just a battle trying to see what can be done. Honestly, uh, I don't even know what play I picked, to be honest with you. This long pause is telling me that he's making subs, so he's probably putting people from his special team unit and putting them in the starting lineup. Uh, just to probe the defense to see what kind of defense, what defense he's running. This is stupid on my part. I should have thrown it away twice. Or, if not throw it away, I had Tim Patrick wide open. Um, I'm growing passing. That's one thing that I definitely know I need to do. Now it's second and 22 because I made a stupid decision to hold the ball and not get rid of it. That's okay. That's okay. I can bounce back from that, and I'm not afraid to have to punt. But I also see that one of the things that I love now, I can tell who he's on, and he knew that that the opportunity for the um, RPO was there because of the way he was playing that defense. But he also knew that he had to respect the run. The way he's using Quinn tells me he's aware that the RPO is there, and he placed Quinn right in the line of the RPO. But what he didn't do was cover the defense to that side. So that's unfortunate for him. He actually had the play stopped. It was nowhere to go, honestly. But again, my main focus for this video is I'm not growing. Like I'm not growing any offensive prowess. Now, how did I fall on that play? Somebody please tell me that. How did I get tackled? How did I get tackled on that play? Whatever. Um, but I come out and I'm trying to. I see that he's making adjustments to stop the run to that side, which is I love that because now your entire focus is stopping it that way. It's stopping it that way. That's why when I come out in the stretch play, I can run either left or right. There's nothing that you can do. But I'm hoping and wishing that you have focused your attention on one side of the field, because then all I have to do is switch it to the other direction. Um, I'm not passing yet because he hasn't shown me that he can stop the run. Once he shows me he can stop the run, then I will start to pass. Then I will start to pass. But as of right now, I can still get away with running the ball when I feel like it, honestly. Um, One of the things that I see I definitely need to improve when I start to play a lot higher competition, not saying, not taking anything away from the person that I played, but people that are competitive players and things like that, there's no variety in my play calling. Like, it's very vanilla. I need to at least come out of the formation that I'm in to add some variety. I wholeheartedly acknowledge that. Um, but the fact that I'm starting to call pass plays is something completely new for me. That's that's new. Uh, Again, he hasn't shown me that I better pick a different type of play. And so, without him showing me that I have to pick a different type of play, I really won't. Um, I see that he's absolutely clueless when it comes to stopping curl routes. He can't stop curl routes. Um, that works in my favor. Works in my favor. I actually end up losing yards here because I just made the wrong play, made the wrong read. Again, I don't think I've thrown the ball away all year. Literally. All jokes aside, I don't think I've thrown the ball away the entire time. Um, but again, we ran stretch to get into the end zone. Ran stretch to get into the end zone, and that gives us a 14-0 lead. Um, I'll be completely transparent here. This is when my defense excels. Um, really don't have too much of a chance to beat me if I get up on you. You pretty much have to sit back and just watch because I know you're passing. And once you're one dimensional on offense, ball game. Like I doubt that you can just stand back and just dot me up like that for real, for real. I mean, it's possible, it can happen, but I don't see it happening that much. So now I'm in. Now I want to see if I can pass the ball. That's really all I'm doing. So I come out and I hit him with a little jab, give me a 5 yard pickup. Um, but I don't want to abandon the pass. Don't want to abandon the pass. And I see that he's now in a five-man defensive front, and he's pressing Randy Moss. It's a bad decision. He's not fast enough to cover Randy Moss. Like, you pressing Randy Moss. And the fact that he had a safety over the top, which would have been a great defense, but he's using the safety over the top. So I knew once he got past the corner, I just needed a little time to release the pass. And that's what we got. So we ended up actually getting what we needed. So we hit him with a quick strike. Um, pretty different from my offense. I never throw the ball, for those who haven't been watching. But I'm trying to learn. And here again, we're up by three tutties. And it's going to be tough to come back. It's going to be tough to come back. And this is where the game gets like really bland and vanilla for me. Because now I'm at a point of, you know, how can I grow? And this drive is going to be an example of my necessary growth. Uh, Great pick by Dion. Defense was where it needed to be. But again, it was stock. I didn't have to make any adjustments on the fly. It just I called to play, came out, and that's what we were in. So with that in mind, I'm on the 36-yard line, and I should be able to score, right? Um, he's adjusted. He's adjusted. So now the runs are not as plentiful as they were. They're not as plentiful as they were, nor am I able to just break like I was doing before. Now I see he's using Peterson. So I'm going to definitely come where you're supposed to be. He's getting frustrated with the fact that I'm running so much. So he's pulling people that are supposed to be in pass coverage and using them to try to stop the run, which is okay because now I just raise up and throw the ball. And he's again using Amos like a linebacker. Now that should have been a touchdown. I don't know how he ran into that one-arm tackle, and I guess the frustration in me, I should have gone back and simply run a different play. But the frustration made me run it right back immediately. This was a stupid play. Almost caught it, but it was crazy. Tim Patrick is 6'5", and he's a 95 on my team. He actually has like 96 speed. He's not a bad receiver, but I shouldn't have thrown it when he had four people in this area. Um, that was a bad run. I should have cut up instead of out. Should have cut up instead of out. And I end up kicking a field goal here. And I started at the 36. And I got um, a first down. And so I only went 17 yards. I only went 17 yards. So part of my issue is I don't dominate those people I should dominate. Like I win, but I don't dominate the game like I should dominate it. Again, now he's coming out running the ball, which is in my advantage. It's definitely in my advantage. You can run it all day. That's not helping you at all. But I need to get to the point where I could completely stop him. Again, this is one of those games where I'm going to win, but I'm not going to grow. And it's fun to win, but I don't get any better from this game. Like I saw that he used his playmaker to send out one tight end. So I had my eye on him. He was covered. And he wanted to go to him, but his other tight end, Vernon Davis, was on the way on the other side of the field. And when he noticed that the playmaker was being covered, he decided to try to throw it again. I shouldn't have even run that playback. First of all, I had R1 wide open. I just was looking elsewhere on the field. Stupidity on my part. Now it's 2nd and 21, and I have to go 21 yards to get a first down. Instead of just throwing the ball away or hitting a wide open receiver, I'm now at 2nd and 21. Tried to catch him sleeping. Now it's 3rd and 27. I've lost big yards on 2 consecutive plays. Definitely won't get it on the next play. So I'm going to try something a little bit different here. Truthfully, he should have caught that. Like, he had it. He should have caught it, but he didn't. And we end up being forced to punt here to preserve the shutout. Nice kick. Nice kick. And at this point, simply trying to preserve a shutout. Like, nothing more at this point. We're just trying to make sure he doesn't score. So we come out in the same defense that we've been running the entire game because he has not had an answer for it at all. Now he's going to try to run it. Well, get 7, 8, 9 yards. I'm okay with that because it's appearing as if he's not even attempting to win anymore. He's trying to score at this point. And I thought I could sneak in with Sam Mills and get a sack, but I ended up getting caught by one of his blockers. It's okay. It's okay. So now he's at midfield now, so it's getting a little tougher. But I knew that he was not anticipating me using the defensive line because I hadn't used the defensive line all game. If you watch the channel, you know how amazing of a feat that is in itself. But I knew I could get back to the sack and apply some pressure. Back to the quarterback and apply some pressure. That's now second and 15, and I'm looking and hoping to actually. I don't see why that wasn't picked. I had two guys there, and they're jumping with one hand instead of two. Um, but again, I'm not doing anything spectacular. I literally am calling the same plays. I think I've called like three different defensive plays, and he just can't stop it. Like he can't break it. Nothing spectacular on defense on me. It's just his offense is running to where players are. I'm not doing anything spectacular, and that's part of the problem because I need to be able. If I'm playing a team that I should beat, I need to be able to dominate them, and I can't at this point. Like I can win, I can win, and this game, in some people's opinion, would be a domination. But no, I feel like I should have done a better job. If you get what I'm saying, and some of you all will think this is a flex. Some of you all will think that he just showing off a 24-0 win. I'm really not. I'm really trying to ask you all for ways to improve. This is, and even on offense, I haven't had to really expand my playbook. I think I've run 10 different plays, tops on offense, and if that many, and it's nothing spectacular here. It's simply it's like a boxing match. The jabs are actually hidden, and so why do anything other than jab? I don't need to throw haymakers if my jabs are landing and being effective. So at this point, I'm just trying to. I'm standing. I just died at him on that one because I just felt like he's not even attempting to use his user to do what he needs to do. So it's kind of like, well, you won't do what you're supposed to do. So I was almost petty and called a timeout here, but I didn't. I was respectful. I was respectful. Now, my question is this: while I'm breathing hard in the background, um, my question is this: you all just watched the video. You all saw my vanilla defense. You saw my vanilla offense. I'm not coming from a perspective of, oh, he's a YouTuber. He has X, Y, and Z. He knows all of this. No, I'm literally coming from a perspective of everybody has the best advice when you're sitting down watching somebody else play a game. So instead of me getting in my feelings and like, well, feeling attacked, why don't you help me? Like, tell me what you see I need to do differently here, and tell me what I can do differently to improve. And if it's something that I can work with, hey, I'm big enough of a man to be able to acknowledge that. Okay, I may not know it all, so let me try your way. Because at the end of the day, just trying to improve, just trying to improve. So all of you Madden experts out there, shoot some advice for me. I'm open to lab sessions as well. Open to lab sessions as well. Don't forget to like, sub, share the video. More content coming. If you all know some things that I don't on the game, hey, keep the toxicity out of it. But hey, shoot something at me. Like, hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and I definitely don't mind to try it in my game. big